Andy Eubank here on Hoosier Ag Today at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway with the fastest rookie for 2015, and that's Gabby Chavez. He'll be driving the number 98 car this Sunday at the Speedway. And you've been here before. You've been a winner here before, just last year in the Freedom 100. Does any of that success a year ago translate to what will happen on Sunday for you?
Yeah, I think so. I think any amount of experience that you can have around this place will make an impact on race day.
And you had a great season, obviously winning the championship last year as well. What is the difference for race fans, as they may have seen a spectacular finish in that Freedom 100 a year ago, to this car that you'll be running on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, racing's always good, no matter the series. When you get fast cars around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, you're always going to have great racing. And this time I'll be in the big show in the Indy 500. It'll be my first time. I'm very excited for it, and I have a great team around me, and I think fans are in for a good show. How
long has this been a dream to run in this race?
Ever since I started racing, since the first day I got into a go-kart, I knew about the Indy 500. I knew about the drivers competing in it, and to be able to race in the Indy 500, and again, some of the guys I knew back then, as my idols, it's a great feeling.
This event, the Fastest Rookie Luncheon, and the bottle of milk presented on race day to the winner are all courtesy of the Indiana dairy farmers. And that milkman who hands out the bottle of milk is a fourth-generation Indiana dairy farmer. But as far as heritage, racing is definitely in your heritage. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. It all started back with my grandpa. It went down through my uncle, my mom, my aunt. Everyone in my family from my mom's side, was a racer, and it's just a huge motorsports family. Huge fans as well, and it's just almost a way of life. It's what I grew up with. I grew up, driving electric cars and playing with toy cars all day. And the very first day I was able to get in a go-kart, I just fell in love with the driving.
And how sweet would it be to drink that bottle of milk on Sunday? And what do you give your chances of doing that?
I would be the best bottle of milk I've ever drank, that's for sure. And, I think we have good odds. I'm very confident, very comfortable with the way the car's been handling. The team's been doing a great job. We got a great race car, and, really I've won here before. I know what it takes, to win here, and now obviously that challenge is going to be multiplied, by a whole lot, being, in a faster car against tougher competitors, but I'm confident in my abilities, and I'm confident in what the car can do for us.
And the team has been here and done that too, and it was with Brian Herta Autosport and Dan Weldon. It was a matter of hanging around and being in the right place at the right time. So that might be a goal of yours on Sunday?
Absolutely. You never know what's going to happen in this place. And, you could be 5th or 6th on the last lap and end up winning the race. And all you got to do is make sure you're in the fight. And that's what we're going to go out to do on Sundays, get ourselves in a position to be in the fight.
Well, congratulations to the fastest rookie, and good luck. We hope it's a safe race and a successful one for you, too. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk now with the other rookie, just 2 this year here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Stefano Coletti is with us, and you're in the number 4 Chevrolet on Sunday, and speeds are looking just how for you as you go into the race?
Well, we were quick all week before qualifying, and then something happened on the car just on qualifying day, and we couldn't figure it out, and I just couldn't pull the revs on the straight, so we were just slow, but it's not our real pace. So I think we have a good race car, and I think it doesn't really matter where you start here. Of course it helps to start on the front, but it's the kind of race where everything can happen. You have 500 miles to go, 200 laps, and the race is at least a 3 hours race. So you just have to be patient and survive to everything that will happen, and we'll get through it.
You were definitely disappointed with the speed right after qualifications. I listened to your comments, and there was some disappointment there, but you are in the race, the world's greatest race, and you've raced all over the world. What's it like on this track?
This track is very special. I mean, to go for the first time at this kind of speed, it's impressive, and the first time I went that fast, I was like, wow, that's fast, and I don't know if I can do it. But then after 3 days of testing, it's amazing what your brain does, because it just slows everything down, and you just go quicker and quicker naturally. And then at one point you start feeling that is actually slow, and you want to go quicker. So, you know, we were, like I said, we were disappointed after qualifying, because we were expecting to qualify between top 10 and top 15 with the car we had, and you know, we actually were lucky to be still in the race after the problem we had, and so now I'm just very grateful to be here and to be racing.
You have a top 10 finish in the IndyCar series this year, and it came right here at, I'll say, this facility, not this track, because this Sunday it's a totally different ball game from your number 8 finish at the Grand Prix earlier this month. Does anything carry over from that excellent run?
Well, we're just happy, you know, that finally all the bad luck finished, because in the first 4 weekends of the year we were just very unlucky. The speed was always there, we were always fast. We had fastest lap and lap record in Long Beach, you know, and we just had a gearbox problem, then we had a crash, then we had a drive-through penalty. I mean, we had all sorts of things happening, and I was just like, wow, when is this gonna end? And finally we get here, and we qualify 10th, and we finish 8th, and we have a whole weekend without any trouble, and finally it paid off, you know. So I think we just have to continue and go forward from there. Like, for sure, this race is completely different. I mean, the cars are completely different, the speed you're going to is completely different, and it's another way of racing. So I'll do my best here. It's my first time ever on an oval, so I think that just finishing the race and trying to be as much on top as possible would be the goal.
Well, as I mentioned, you've raced all over the world. Now you're here. The drink of milk is the prize. Have you seen that from afar and wondered what that might be like?
Yeah, well, I've been watching this race almost every year since I'm a kid, you know, because it's like a big motorsport day in the world, because you have the Monaco Grand Prix in the afternoon back in Europe, and then when you come back from that race, you just switch on the TV and watch the Indianapolis 500. So I've always been watching it, and it's always been amazing to see this kind of race, and I hope I'm going to taste some milk someday.
Well, that would be great. It's happened before that a rookie has tasted that milk, so maybe it'll be you this year. Good luck to you. From Monaco, Stefano Coletti with us, and we appreciate the time. Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you.